friends, today we're going to be talking about magnetic lashes, which should be pretty interesting because we'll see. Before we get into it though, I want to tell you about the sponsor for today's video, and that is Home Chef. If you don't know, Home Chef is a meal delivery system. It is actually a super cool way to either get you into cooking or get you out of the rut that I always am in, where I'm cooking the exact same things all of the time. You go onto their website, you pick how many people you need to cook for, how many days you'd like to have meals for, and then any preferences, whether you're vegetarian, whether you don't like shellfish, whether you like meat, pick all that stuff. You get a list of different types of meals to choose from, and then you pick your delivery date, and on that delivery date you get a box of amazingness in the mail with everything pre-portioned and ready to go for when you decide to make it. This is something that is super great if you are like me and you tend to get stuck in your ways with what you decide to make for meals, and you could have all the ingredients in the world but you just don't know what to do with them. With Home Chef you get amazing recipes that are super easy to follow and are super delicious. And when I tell you that you're going to feel like you are Remy inside of Linguini's hat from Ratatouille, and that you just are like a master chef in a 5-star French restaurant, believe me. It is so cool to be able to make a meal and have it look exactly the same way that it does in the picture. That never happens. Every week, Home Chef has 17 different menu items. So there's literally something for everyone. And you could put in any dietary restrictions that you might have to make sure that you're getting exactly what you like. All of the meals take about 30 minutes or less, so you don't need a lot of time. The directions, everything is written so simply that even if you're not a good chef, you're gonna feel like a good chef. I will have a link in the description below so you can check out Home Chef, and if you use the code that I have below, you can get $20 off your first 4 boxes, which is an $80 discount total. Honestly, if you've ever been interested in trying to learn to cook and to make your own meals, this is a really great way to really kind of dip your feet in the water, so to speak, because it really is a nice introduction to cooking. It gives you amazing food ideas, and then you get to keep the recipe with all the ingredients and the amounts that you need so that you can make it again anytime. Check it out, highly recommend. Let's get into this video. So this is the first time I've ever tried this. I have tried magnetic lashes in the past. When I talked about my top and bottom Kickstarters that I've backed, I mentioned this brand called Eyelashes. Basically, I hated them. That's all I have to say. I really didn't like them. I didn't think they were easy to apply. They really annoyed me. They were more trouble than they're worth. The amount of time it took me to put on those magnetic lashes was about the amount of time it would take me to put 6 normal, regular with the glue and everything lashes. So, the ones that we're trying today are different in the sense that they have a magnetic eyeliner that you put on and then they stick to the eyeliner. It seems like it'll be a little bit less messy than when you're using eyelash glue, because that can definitely, it's definitely a refined skill, I'll say that. So these are made by Eyelure. Oh my gosh, I can't open these and it's distracting me. They come with an eyeliner, the magnetic eyeliner, and then they come with these magnetic lashes. And so when I look at the lashes, so they actually have, like, you can see, I'll show a close-up in a minute, but they have actual like 4 different little magnets on them that you can see that kind of stick out, so it's not completely soft. Why is this huge though? Why does this need to be so gigantic when it's not? Okay, I'm gonna pop out this eyeliner. Ooh, okay, so it's nice and dark and interesting. So I already have eyeliner on for my look, which it doesn't really matter. At least I hope it doesn't matter. It's actually probably gonna be easier for me to apply this now because it's going to not have to be as perfect as it would if I was applying it blind, so to speak. Okay, so let's get really nice and close. Let's see where we go with this. So, I like this because it's actually like a brush, so it's got give. I always appreciate when an eyeliner brush has a little bit of flexibility, so to speak. Okay, so I'm gonna put this really close to my lash line here. This is a thick brush though, so the way that I like to apply my eyeliner generally is I like to be really precise with it, and that kind of means needing a brush that is a little bit thinner than this one. This one, as you can see from my hand, it applies it a little bit thick. So I'm not entirely mad that I already had eyeliner on. This way it's almost just, it's okay if it's not super particular, but I am gonna make sure that I do have that it did apply in the outer and inner corners of my lash line, because that's obviously, to me at least, that's the most important place to put it. I haven't put lashes on all year. This is gonna be the first time I'm putting lashes on literally this year, which is kind of nuts. I feel like we're a little too close, guys. It's a little better. Not dry yet. Wait for it to dry a second. Big moment. Well, that was easy. Clearly, I could see it, it's like lifting up in the corner here. So I didn't get enough of the glue, or it's not glue. I'm just gonna leave them like that until it dries. It's all good. All right, let's try this one. Wow. Okay, I'm kind of like shocked right now, you guys. Honestly, I was not expecting this to be that easy. Oh my god, you don't want to stick down. I don't know what I was expecting though, because obviously it's not going to be difficult. They seem delicate, like the smallest little thing is making them pop off. I think part of it is just because of when I put lashes on, I want them like in my lashes, you know what I mean? I want them like basically connected to the root of my lashes. And with these, you're not putting the eyeliner on to your actual eyelash, you're putting it onto the skin, right? So another reason I'm kind of glad that I already had eyeliner on, because I really feel like this would be super messy, or have the potential to be super messy if I did not, just based off of the way I'm smearing it all over my freaking eyes. I did like 12 lip swatches earlier, so I've like reapplied my makeup right here, so I'm realizing like, why do you have it so freaking close to your face? It's probably not a good idea. Okay, there we go. So that's the key. Getting it on your lashes so that it sticks to your lashes. Yeah, definitely, because I could see with this one, it keeps wanting to go higher up because of how I applied my eyeliner. So I'm gonna fix this side and really make sure that I'm getting it. I'm hoping you guys can see, but I'm really making sure it's basically on my lashes, because I think that that's really what's gonna be the deciding thing here. Oh, and now that I'm looking, you have to apply 3 coats of eyeliner. You have to apply 3 coats of eyeliner and wait for them to dry in between. So that also is probably why it wasn't. Okay, read the directions, guys. Don't be like me thinking you know what you're doing when you don't. That makes sense though, because it said it's about 5 minutes. Easy 5-minute application. And I was like, 5 minutes to put liner? Wait for it to dry. These ones seem good though. Okay, so you still have like that main aspect of lashes where you have to wait for something to dry. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see with this one, like you can see my lid move before it actually breaks off, which I think is good. So it's not going to be on as heavily as like, you know, I'm going to zoom out. I don't like being this close to the camera. It's obviously not going to be as like stuck on there like if you used glue, but I'm going to leave them on all day, see what happens. I mean, that's actually awesome. And the aspect of these that I really kind of love is the fact that when you do take them off, they're not all disgusting and covered in crap like when you take off regular lashes. Regular lashes, all of the glue is stuck onto them, and then cleaning them, you have to kind of like pick it off, and they just get grosser and grosser as time goes by. These ones say that they have 15 wears in them, and they are not going to get gross, because when you take them off, they're going to look exactly the same as when you put them on. So I think that that's actually pretty cool. I definitely like the idea of these a lot more than the other lashes that I got, where the high lashes, where I felt like, oh god, it was like really difficult. I don't know if I ever successfully got them on my eyes. The other ones were like $40 per lash, and I lost the pieces to them before I could even wear them, because they were these tiny little end things. $17. I'd say, okay, so $17 is definitely not a lot. I feel like the majority of lashes kind of are in between $10 and $20. If you can get like, you can definitely find lashes for like $4 for sure. But these ones, I feel like have that easy to apply aspect to them for sure. So let's see if they stay on all day. As far as how they feel, I feel them a little bit. This eye in particular feels a little heavy, but not like how traditional lashes, for me, it takes about 15 minutes of me just kind of like feeling like my eyes are just closing and feeling really heavy before I feel okay. And then I don't notice them anymore. These ones I noticed just a tiny bit, but really not bad. And like I said, I have not put lashes on in over a year now, I think. So it's been a while. It's been a while. You ever have like words, like sayings that you can't not sing? That's mine. So we're gonna leave this and see how we do throughout the day. Hey guys, okay, so right now it is 8:15 at night. So I filmed about at noon, so it's been about 8 hours. So as my lash is like literally coming off. That's a really good start to this. You know when like your face feels like a melting candle? That's the vibe I'm having right now because my makeup's been on. My makeup usually is not on for this long. It's been on for about 10 hours, so it's feeling pretty melty. All day, no problems at all. They stayed put, no issues. The only time I had an issue was when I was putting Violet to bed. And the reason that I had an issue was because I jumped onto her bed and I went face first into the pillow. And one of them came off then. So as I was putting her to bed, I came in here to start this review, or to finish up this review, and I noticed I was missing one of my lashes. I didn't even feel it come off. It was on Violet's bed, so we found it, no problem. That was the only real issue, and it was quick to find. And then what's nice too is that when you take them off, you don't have to clean them like you do with normal lashes, which I think is awesome. I did notice though, when I did go to take them off, the eyeliner where the actual little magnetic pieces are, where the little magnets are on the lashes, it did lift up the eyeliner a little bit. And one thing I know that you can do is that each of these lashes comes with like a mini version of this eyeliner, but you also can get a full-size one. And so what I would recommend if you're going to wear these, because I really do like them, I think that they're super lightweight. I don't even notice that they're on. I haven't worn lashes in so long that I noticed I kept going like this so that I could feel them like tickling on my brow bone. Which is so silly. But what I would recommend doing is either if you have more than one set, then just whatever, or getting one of these full-size eyeliners so that you can keep one of the little ones in your bag, so that if you do have an issue where maybe you didn't apply the eyeliner fully, or you know, a part is lifting or something, you just have this, you can quickly add a little bit more and then they will stick again. That's what I just ended up doing because they weren't sticking very well after coming off after wearing them for a full day, and I just did a quick line, let it dry, and then good to go. I will say though that I definitely would recommend doing what I unintentionally did today, which is sort of doing my eyeliner with my normal eyeliner liquid liner pen, because I like using liquid liner pens, and then just going over it with the magnetic liquid liner, just because, and I mean maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's thicker and then the brush is just a little bit wider, so I felt like I didn't really have a lot of control with the magnetic eyeliner. So I feel like having kind of a stencil, having a base of a normal regular liquid liner that you're already comfortable using gives you that precision that you want with liquid liner, and then just going over it with this a couple of times, so you're supposed to do it 3 times, then you're gonna have it look nicer than just with this. Overall though, the fact that these are $17, you can wear them 15 times, you're not dealing with glue, there's no cleanup and picking off gross like stringy lash glue afterwards. I think that they are pretty freaking cool. Like, this is the business in comparison to using, you know, like traditional lashes. It's a lot less messy, and you don't have that fear, I guess, or that issue of it sticking you in the eye. I can't tell you how many times I've put my lashes on and they set, and then there's like a tiny area that's poking me in the eye, like in the inner corners, and I just have to kind of deal with it. You don't have to deal with that, because if it is, you just take it off and then put it back on. You can actually feel when they connect, you feel like a really slight kind of like click feel. I'm saying that as it's like coming off. Overall, I gotta tell you, I was pleasantly surprised with these. So well done, Eyelure. These are awesome, and I will 100% be using them when I wear lashes, because that was so simple and it was no hassle. And yeah. So I would recommend checking these out. The only place I could find them online right now is from Eyelure's actual website. I just got them in the mail last week, so they must be a new product. But overall, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Right now I have these ones that I'm wearing, which are called the Faux Mink Volume. And then I also was sent the Faux Mink Accent, which these are more like half lashes. But I want to check out to see if there's any more because this is like the new business. Definitely a fan. So that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you to our sponsor, Home Chef. And I'll see you next time.